No one could handle the Emperor's baby dragons until a human nurse tried something brilliant. The nursery stank of singed silk and bad decisions. 3 baby dragons crouched in a broken circle, wings quivering, eyes like molten coins that wouldn't settle. Everyone else had given up. Before this story begins, tap to save. And when it ends, repost it. I don't need a miracle, the Emperor said, not looking at me. I need them quiet. I'm a nurse, I said. We don't do miracles, we do rhythm. The Chamberlain sniffed. We tried treats, chains, magic. Those are bribes, prisons, and noise, I said. Where's their mother? The Chamberlain stared at the floor. The Emperor's jaw moved once, then stopped. The dragons hissed, not at us, at memory. I knelt. Not close, not yet. I let my knees find the cool tile and set my hands where the dragons could see them. Palms open, fingers easy. Name's Rhea, I said softly. I don't bite. Orange eyes cut to me, blue blinked slow. Green paste, claws skittering on marble. Everyone failed because everyone tried to win, I murmured, loud enough for human ears behind me, quiet enough for scales. I'm going to try to join. The Chamberlain scoffed. Join what? Their nervous systems. I took off my shoes. I took off my pride. I lay on my side and breathed. Long inhale, longer exhale. 1, 2, 3. Then again. I counted out loud. Not numbers, words. In, out, safe, now. Orange's frill twitched. Green's pacing stuttered. Blue curled around a shattered toy and watched. I didn't reach. I didn't flinch when Orange flared heat. I let warmth lick my face and did not move except to breathe like I was building a fire out of air and patience. Behind me, armor creaked. If they strike? They won't, I said. Not if we stop acting like storms. I loosened my hair and tucked it behind my ear. No teeth, no shine. I rolled a little closer, still not reaching. You're hot and scared, I said to them, and to the room. People think fear needs cages. It needs co-regulation. The Emperor's voice was dry. And how do you propose to co-regulate a weapon? By teaching it a better metronome. I put my palm on the floor and tapped a gentle beat. Not a command, an invitation. In, out. Safe. Now. Blue crept a hair toward the sound. Green's tail stopped slapping. Orange turned its head like a question. Your Majesty, I said, not looking away from the dragons. May I have your cloak? The Chamberlain sputtered. The Emperor unfastened the clasp. I spread the cloak on the tile, thick, warm. It still held his scent, cedar, iron, wind. I folded it twice and made a nest, not for all 3, for the first one brave enough. Who's smallest? I whispered, and wants to be the bravest. Blue lifted its head, crawled 3 steps, stopped to look for permission in a world that had not offered much. I nodded once. Blue eased onto the cloak and tucked its nose under its wing, pretending it had always known how to rest. I breathed with Blue. Green watched. Orange flared again, frustrated by a problem heat could not solve. Green, I said, giving the pacing a name and dignity. You're the middle. That's hard. Middle is where everything breaks. Green cocked its head, came 2 steps, snorted embers onto my bare toes. I did not move. I said, warm is okay, burn is no. Green huffed. Lay opposite Blue, 2 of 3. Orange coiled tighter, a knot made of pride and loneliness. The Emperor shifted, and the sound broke something old in the room, the part where everyone pretends not to care. I lifted my head to him. You, I said gently. You're the last ingredient. I am the last problem, he said, which was true and not helpful. Come sit, I said, not as an emperor, as a mammal. The Chamberlain inhaled like a gasp could stop time. The Emperor hesitated, and then he came. He removed his boots, as if ceremony requires bare feet, and sat where Orange could see him. He did not speak. He did not reach. He copied my breath. In, out, safe, now. Orange watched the rise and fall of his chest like it was first music. Its heat softened, its pupils widened. It crawled toward us in tiny, dignity-saving arcs. Stopped at the border where he was still emperor and not yet father. He tipped his head. He offered the back of his hand. Not command, presence. Orange touched it just there, just once. Good, I said. Now the brilliant part. I reached into my bag and pulled out something that looks dumb until it saves you. A stethoscope and a small speaker. I placed the diaphragm under my ribs, pressed play, and let the chamber fill with the sound of a human heart. Steady, low, unafraid. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Blue eased deeper into the cloak. Green's tail unknotted. Orange lay down with its belly pressed to the floor, seeking the beat through stone. Predators follow the loudest rhythm, I said. Make the rhythm gentle, and they'll choose it. The Emperor's eyes closed. Not to sleep. To memorize the feeling of a fire that does not need to be commanded. He opened them, and looked at me like a question he had been asking finally had an answer that did not require killing. What did you do? He said softly. I gave them something to sink to that isn't fear. He glanced at the broken toys, the scorched silk, the steady little bodies choosing stillness for the first time in lives that had only known noise. Can you teach the palace, he asked, to breathe like that? Yes, I said, if the palace wants to be worth returning to. We stayed like that until the heart sound was the whole room, until the dragons slept, until the Emperor forgot to be a statue and remembered to be a person. Humans aren't special because we're brave. We're special because we walk into fire and change the tempo. I poured my soul into crafting this story, just one ask, repost it and drop one word in the comments, gentle. Then tell me, what story should I bring to life next?